Hello everyone and welcome back to Celtic Fans TV. It's time for another starting 11 prediction video. This time for Wednesday's game in hand against St Johnstone, and you better get used to St Johnstone because of course we're playing them 3 times in the next 10 days. So we'll try and make this a quick one. We'll start in goals, and it looks like Scott Bain is going to get that run in the team that we talked about at the start of January. He hasn't put a foot wrong since he's came in. I know he's not had a lot to do against Airdrie, St Mirren and then Hamilton on Saturday. But what he's had to do, he's done really well. 3 clean sheets, can't complain. It looks like Craig Gordon's going to have a wee spell on the bench now. And Scott Bain's going to get the chance to prove that he can be a Celtic number 1. So it'll be Bain in goals. On the right back, it's going to be Mikael Lustig. I think Ralston's still struggling with that ankle knock that he took. So it will be Lustig out there, and we'll keep our eye on the watch for a new right back, but I'm not going to hold my breath. On to centre half, Christopher Ajer. I think he'll continue in there. I don't think Boyat is back yet. And alongside him, I think it's going to be Jozo Simunovic. Brendan Rodgers confirmed in the press conference that Filip Benkovic has got a knock of his own, so we don't know how bad it is. They said they were monitoring it. I'm going to say that they'll leave Benkovic out. I think Brendan Rodgers will leave Benkovic out and hope that he's fully fit for the weekend. On the left back, it will be Emilio Izagirre. We know that. We don't have a lot of options there with KT being out. So it will be Izagirre at left back. On to midfield, this is an area of the team that, again, I'm going to keep it the same. It's been the same since we came back from the break. Brown in the deeper role, who, to be fair to him, after his really bad performance at Ibrox, he has played well in these January games. I know that they haven't been against the best opposition, but he's played really well. So I expect that to continue against St Johnstone. And Christie and McGregor in front of him, we know what we're getting for them. I think Christie had a good game on Saturday, McGregor as well, both getting on the score sheet. Tom Rogic has obviously come back in. He's joined back up with the squad. He's training again after coming back from the Asian Cup, but it's going to be too soon for him. And I think that midfield's really key for us. I think we've seen in these January games so far, it's been a really good gradual build-up in terms of quality for Airdrie to St Mirren and then Hamilton, now St Johnstone, which is another little step up for us. So we'll need to be right at it in this one. St Johnstone have got a good away record, despite their defeat at Hearts at the weekend. So they 3 will be in midfield. On to right wing, I think James Forrest will come back in. We've seen Mikey Johnson at the weekend against Hamilton. Didn't have his best game. Really struggled to make an impact on the game. We've seen him come off as well. So I think James Forrest will come back in for this one. Obviously, he had that great performance against St Johnstone up at McDermott Park in October. 4 goals, absolutely brilliant. So he should be full of confidence coming into this one, and hopefully he can get back to something like that for him from that game. Left wing, Scott Sinclair, fully expect him to keep his place. He's been a lot better recently. I think it's 7 goals in 5 games for him now. He was really bright on Saturday. I thought the first 15-20 minutes in particular, he was really good. He was driving at the fullback, looked a constant threat. I think he hit the bar in the first 10-15 minutes as well, and then obviously he got his goal at the end with the header. So he's playing really well. I expect him to stay out there. And up top, I'm going to go with Oliver Burke. We've seen Timothy Weir make his first start up front on Saturday, so he didn't have his best game. I know he's young and it was his first start. He did have that chance where he latched onto the short pass back, should have scored, but other than that, similar to Johnson, full of effort, a lot of hard work. We know that he's lightning quick, but he just really struggled to make an impact in the game. So I think Buck will start in there. He looked really bright when he came on. He could have had a hat-trick in the short time he was on, whether it was a late block for a Hamilton defender. James Forrest got in the way of that one where he went round the keeper. He looked a real threat. So I think Oliver Burke will come back in. I don't think Edouard's ready yet, despite the fact that he's back in training. So that's the team I've went with. You know what to do. Like the video. Comment your own teams below. Let me know what you think. Don't forget to subscribe as well to keep up with all the content. We're making a lot of content again this month. So many games coming up. Big games as well. And it starts with this one. So Don't forget to hit subscribe. We know that a lot of you watch every week but still haven't hit subscribe, so if you can, we would love it if you could just hit the red subscribe button below, and we will see you at Celtic Park on Wednesday. Thank you.